So in the void experience, for people who haven't had it, so imagine you're in a lucid dream and you're exploring and doing whatever, you know it's a dream, and then suddenly sometimes all the visuals stop
Mm,
and you find yourself basically floating in sometimes it's kind of a sparkling blackness, sometimes it's just kind of a black field, just an empty field. So a lot of people at that moment, when they find that the visuals have ended and they're in this sparkling blackness or blackness, sometimes a lot of them just tell themselves to wake up. That they
mm,
think that, okay, that's it. That's the end of what there was. So just wake up. And oftentimes they wake up at that moment. But what myself and others have learned, you can maintain your awareness in the void, in the emptiness.
mm,
But you have to maintain your awareness. So like one of my friends will kind of sing, another will, even though he can't see a body or whatever, he'll imagine that he's grabbing his wrist. And so he can kind of maintain this sensation of being in awareness in this kind of emptiness. And oftentimes, and this was one thing that really surprised me, one time I hung out in the void for a long, long time.
mm,
And then all of a sudden, a dream started up. I saw the very beginning moments of a dream. So
mm,
a bush happens over there, a tree happens over there. Oh, there's a car. Oh, now pops up a house. And it was like the dream imagery. And this is an interesting thing. We know that in most dreams, we have rapid eye movement. Well,
mm,
guess what was happening as I watched the birth of a dream? I looked this way. Oh, the bush. Oh, then I looked that way. Oh, the
mm,
tree. Then I looked this way. Oh, the house. Then I looked this way. Oh, and I started to realize, oh, that's what rapid eye movement is about this imagery
mm,
that begins to appear on your inner dream screen or your inner sense screen. So anyway, so you can pop out of uh, pop out of the void into a new lucid dream, and you can watch the very birth of a lucid dream. Um, now, one thing about the void and why I say it's not like the clear light of awareness, in the void, normally there's you relating to the blackness, to the sparklingness, to the whatever.
mm,
There's still a sense of you. Even though you might not see a body, your body is not you. Your awareness, basically is the sense of you. In the awareness experience of the clear light awareness, it's simply awareness experiencing the vastness of awareness. So
mhm,
there's no Robert, there's no, oh, I want to do this. Oh, this is lasting a long time. When do I pop out of this? There's none of that. There's none of that kind of mentation. It's just awareness within awareness. And so that's what the Buddhists would call a non-dual state. There's no
mhm,
subject object relating. It's all just the oneness. It's the oneness of awareness. So that's why they're fundamentally distinct. The void is fundamentally distinct. So what does it mean? Why do we have the void, and why do people around the world, lucid dreamers around the world, mention it? You know, sometimes I think maybe this shows us what the end of the dream state is like. The
mm,
dream state ends, the visuals end, but yet awareness continues.
mm,
And here we are, and then, oh, here comes another dream. And suddenly we're watching and we maintain our lucidly aware. Sometimes that's what it is. Sometimes, though, it's a little bit different. Sometimes in the void state, interesting things will happen. Like you might start falling, and
mm,
you have this sense of falling and falling and falling and falling and falling. I remember one time I was falling and falling and falling and falling in the void state, in the blackness. But I just realized lucid dreams are unusual, and so I'm just going to go and wait to see what happens. And at the very end, what happened? I began to see this light, and then as I looked at it, it was the face of a dragon that was a blue-green dragon made out of light, and it turned towards me and looked at me, and I thought, blue-green dragon of light. And the strange thing was, it wasn't a Western dragon, it was an Eastern dragon, like
Mm.
you'd see drawn in Chinese, that kind of thing. And I woke up and I thought, blue-green dragon, what's that all about? So I Google searched blue-green dragon, and in Chinese viewpoint, there's a dragon for each direction, and the springtime dragon is blue-green, just like this dragon that I saw. So it's really interesting. Why did I see that? I don't know exactly, but obviously, sometimes some of these things you see are very deep, and it's almost like you get to a layer of the myth behind the world myths or something. I
Mhm.
don't know. You're in this sense of vastness, and so
Mhm.
in my way of thinking, and I've talked about this on occasion, to me, the void represents unexpressed potential.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
think of mental energy as just nothing but potential.
Uh-huh.
But but if it's unexpressed, then it's just has some sort of native state. But a mental energy, like let's say I became lucid, and when I go around that corner, I want to meet the most attractive woman I could ever meet, and I go around the corner, and here's this woman who's just absolutely gorgeous. That is expressed mental energy. That's formed potential. That's whatever, because around the corner potentially could be virtually anything. But
Mm.
sometimes I think that's what we're seeing there in the void state is unexpressed mental energy.
I
Just
see.
there it is. Whereas a dream is expressed mental energy.
Mhm. That's
And then the visuals come to an end, and it goes back to its kind of resting state, and all. That's
that's
kind of what I think. Kind of what
yeah.
I think is going on, but I really haven't experimented
Mhm.
that much.